Acute leukemia. Leuc refers to white blood cells and emia refers to blood. Acute leukemia means the uncontrolled proliferation of partially developed white blood cells, which is also known as blast cells, which is built up in the blood over a short period of time. Acute leukemia is the cancer of white blood cells or cancer of any of the blood cells like red blood cells or platelets. Acute leukemia is classified into acute myeloid leukemia, that is AML, and acute lymphoblastic leukemia, that is ALL. Acute myeloid leukemia is common in old age and ALL is common in children. Both AML and ALL interfere with the development and function of healthy white blood cell, red blood cell and platelets. Every blood cell starts its life in a bone marrow as a hematopoietic stem cell, which is pluripotent in nature. So, pluripotent cells can be developed into myeloblast or lymphoblast. Myeloblast and the lymphoblast are the precursor cells of concerned blood cells. The lymphoblast develop into pre-B cell, which develop into B lymphocyte, and pre-T cell develop into T lymphocyte. Likewise, the myeloblast develop into erythrocyte, thrombocyte and leukocyte. Leukocyte divides into monocyte and granulocyte. Granulocytes are the cells which contain tiny granules inside the cell. They develop into neutrophil, basophil and eosinophil. If a hematopoietic stem cell develops into lymphoid cells, in other hand, it matures into some other cells like T cell, B cell or natural killer cells. When the cells are developed in the bone marrow, it will travel around to the blood and settle down in the tissues and organs like lymph nodes and spleen. In acute leukemia, there will be mutation of the precursor blood cell in the bone marrow. So, acute leukemia is due to the chromosomal translocation of abnormal chromosomal number. Coming to the chromosomal translocation, it is most commonly translocation of chromosome 12 and 21 and 9 and 22. That is also known as Philadelphia chromosome. So, this mutation causes production of the abnormal proteins which affects the cell division and function. So, ALL, it is classified into T cell ALL and B cell ALL. AML is again classified on the basis of chromosomal translocation, and the subclassification is based on the morphology of the myeloblast. They are classified into AML without maturation, AML with minimal maturation, AML with maturation, acute promyelocytic leukemia, acute myelomonocytic leukemia, acute monocytic leukemia, acute erythroid leukemia and acute megakaryoblast leukemia. So, acute promyelocytic leukemia, it is a important subtype which is characterized by the translocation of chromosome 15 and 17, which disrupt the retinoic acid receptor alpha gene, which requires in the normal cell division. So, when there is a disruption in the retinoic acid receptor alpha gene, there will be a disrupted cell division. There are certain conditions that can lead to AML like myelodysplastic syndrome, which causes defective maturation of the myeloid cells and buildup of blast cells. In the initial time, there will be less than 20% of blast cells, which can lead to decreased RBC, granulocytes and plate cells. As the disease progresses, the percentage of blast cells increases more than 20% and there will be AML with myelodysplastic syndrome. AML is also associated with Down syndrome, that is trisomy 21. Also, there are some other risk conditions like exposure to radiation or exposure to alkylating chemotherapies, which is done as a treatment of any other cancer. Acute leukemia share the similar pathogenesis. So, when mutation occurs, there will be loss of ability of the blast cell to differentiate. So, the cells will stuck in the blast stage and do not function effectively. And the second condition is division of the blast cells into uncontrollably, and that lead to the other cells will get crowded out in the bone marrow and they will struggle to get the nutrition. So that causes cytopenias like anemia in case of absence of healthy RBC, thrombocytopenia and leukopenia. So when the bone marrow gets uncontrolled division of blast cells, the blast cells will migrate into the other part by the bloodstream, especially the lymphoblast. They will settle in the organs and tissues like liver and spleen, and sometimes the pre-T cells, they will migrate into the thymus and lymph nodes. So that will cause, eventually it will cause the enlargement of the thymus and lymph nodes. So in case of acute pre-myelocytic leukemia, the pre-myelocytes, they will migrate into the bloodstream and they will cause us, or they will activate the clotting process along with the decreased number of platelets. So eventually this will lead to disseminated intravascular coagulation. Coming to the symptoms of AML and ALL, there will be fatigue due to anemia, easier bleeding due to thrombocytopenia, then increased number of infections due to leukopenia, and pain and tenderness in the bone due to the increased cell production, and hepatosplenomegaly causes abdominal fullness, and lymphadenopathy causes a feeling of pain in the lymph nodes. So the abdominal fullness and lymphadenopathy, it is more prominent in ALL than AML. And a monocytic variety of AML causes swelling of the gums due to the monocytic infiltration, and TALL causes a thymus enlargement. There is a massive growth in the mediastinum. Coming to the diagnosis of acute leukemia, the main diagnostic test is the peripheral blood smear. In that we can differentiate the myeloblast and the lymphoblast, and followed by a bone marrow biopsy. In that also we can see increased number of blast cells. So in bone marrow biopsy, the normal level of blast cells is 1 to 2%. In case of acute leukemia, we can see the percentage of blast cells will be more than 20%. How to differentiate AML from ALL? So myeloblastic cells, that is AML, the cells will have some peculiar characteristics. They will be large cells and they have fine chromatin in the cells. And also there will be ori rods, in case they are the crystallized aggregates of the myeloperoxidase enzymes. That is next one is the lymphoblastic cells. They are smaller cells and they have coeous chromatin inside the cells, and also glycogen granules are present in the cytoplasm. Another diagnostic method is immunophenotyping, like TDT, which is a DNA polymerase only in case of found in case of lymphoblast, and CD10, it is a surface marker for pre-B cells. Coming to the treatment of acute leukemia, the goal of treatment is to reduce the number of blast cells. The treatment is based on the stage and the type of leukemia. Both AML and ALL is treated with chemotherapy, biological therapy, stem cell transplantation and bone marrow transplantation. Acute promyelocytic leukemia is treated with all trans retinoic acid or ATRA, which is a derivative of vitamin A. So the ATRA will bind to the disruptor retinoic acid receptor and it causes blast to mature into the neutrophils and eventually it causes death and cleaning of the blast cells from the bloodstream. Coming to the recap, acute leukemia, it is a cancer of blood cells. It is divided into AML and ALL. AML is again divided into cytogenic abnormalities and blast cell morphology. And ALL divided to T cell ALL and B cell ALL. Both AML and ALL causes the increase in the blast cell in the bone marrow, which causes reduction in the production of healthy WBC, RBC and platelets. The symptoms of ALL and AML is fatigue, easy bleeding, fever, bone pain, hepatosplenomegaly, gum swelling in case of promyelocytic and mediastinal mass in case of TALL.